Let's take a drive through Alkali Creek Road. This is outside of city limits, and we are driving from the west side of the Heights to the west end of town. It is going to be a beautiful, scenic drive, so why don't you join me? Right before this video, there's some land for sale. The landscape looks just like this, and it's $780,000 for 31 acres. It's really meant for a developer to come in, subdivide some lots, and maybe build a neighborhood. So if that's you, that is available here. What I will say on this drive, you will notice there's not that many houses. There's probably only about 60 houses total. This is definitely more farming, even some ranches, and some houses with some land. It's very rare and few and far between that you see a home for sale off of Alkali Creek, but if you're looking to live a little bit out of town, this is a great area. Out here, you are going to be on a septic system, and depending on the water table, you're either going to have a well or a cistern. Most likely a cistern with the type of landscape that is out here. And if you have questions on that, please reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. A quick note about this part of Alkali Creek is it is out of city limits, but there is a portion of Alkali Creek in city limits that is more suburban and not as rural as this. We're really coming up at the halfway point here. We're really not in the Heights anymore. We're getting closer to the west end, and I'm just gonna look over this way so you can see the view. There's a peekaboo of the Beartooth Mountains, and let me tell you, this video is not doing this view justice. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I know firsthand there are some amazing sunsets out here. As I just mentioned, we're getting a little bit closer to the west end. We're coming up on Highway 3, which will quickly get you to Zimmerman Trail to the west end very quickly. So you'll see there's a few more houses here. This is the intersection of Highway 3. This will quickly get you to Zimmerman Trail to the west end, but it also takes you to Airport Road if you need to get to the Heights. There's a Target right at the end of Airport Road. We're going to cross over and keep driving towards the very far west end of Billings or northwest Billings, and then driving into city limits. You can see the change. So off of this road in just a couple miles is going to be the Double D Arena. So if you're a horse lover, that might be for you. Here's the Double D Arena, and then once you turn around this corner and come over this hill, the view is amazing. Straight ahead, those are the Pryor Mountains, and then these are the Beartooth Mountains. So really, really beautiful views out this way, and we are getting a lot closer to the west end of Billings. This exclusive neighborhood straight ahead is called the Far and Away Estates. These are multi-acreage lots, and they start around the 300,000s. If you're looking to be out of town with the most incredible views and you would like to build, these would be a great option, and there is seller financing available. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. We basically just drove the entire backside of the rims, and we're coming back into city limits in Billings here in just a couple miles. It's very scenic out here. There is some private property. We will be approaching some neighborhoods, and right before those neighborhoods, there's a little hiking area called Phipps Park. It's absolutely beautiful. It's right on the edge of the rims, and you get to hike up and basically walk the rims. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. Since I started the Ride With Me series, I've gotten a new vehicle, and the glare is a little worse in this vehicle than the last one. I have got to figure out a solution for that. So if you know of anything, comment below. We're not quite in city limits yet, but we're getting there, and you'll see that we have some houses out here with a little bit of land. Most of this area, you're gonna see horses and farm animals. There's probably only about maybe 40 houses out this way. And also in the background, off to the left, you can see where the rims start. This hill we're approaching right here is Phipps Park. and you can see the parking lot. There's some cars once I turn around this bend here. That's where you park, and you can walk up and just check out the amazing views. And then we're coming back into city limits. All of these houses right here, this neighborhood is called Ironwood. It's just tucked right back into the rims. It's so beautiful. And if you can see at the base there, that multi-million-dollar mansion that recently sold, it's like a castle. It's crazy. So here we are back into city limits. This is the northwest side of Billings. Well, guys, it is time for me to go show a house in the subdivision of Falcon Ridge. Thank you for joining me on this drive from Alkali Creek to Northwest Billings. Make sure you click to subscribe and stay tuned, because next week I'm going to be talking about the schools in Billings, and I'm going to be rating the schools. You don't want to miss it.